Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we now once again have some of the craziest stories we've had a chance to see when it comes to this PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, restock grind, scammers, and everything out there. And as we keep on seeing more and more and more crazy stories, I just kind of sit here in disbelief on number one, that they keep on happening. Number two, on just how kind of crazy and dynamic they are. And number three, just the fact that I think people keep on falling for them too. So this is going to be a little bit of a number one story about how kind of crazy some of this stuff is still being. And number two, also a big reminder of if you guys are out here watching these videos still, and you guys are still trying to buy stuff, buying stuff online, or spending money, even if it's like sounds too good to be true, please be careful. Please be on top of your stuff and don't end up, please, ever losing your money, especially as we keep on slowly getting a little bit closer and closer and closer towards the holiday months. But with this, man, this is like somewhat the dumbest and strangest things we've had a chance to see so far. So let's go and talk about it on the fact of, well, we're now seeing huge, even sports owners now getting destroyed, like when it comes to PlayStation 5 scammers and hackers, and just the utter disbelief I am when I see this type of stuff, because it's ridiculous. And as well, if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below. We keep on recommending it pretty heavily too as well. The Target links, we've been seeing a lot more of those floating around too for stock in-house, so keep on checking those on out if you guys would like. And let's go dive in this video. So throughout these past few, probably a few years, we've seen accounts getting, basically stolen. We've had pretty higher up, even government officials have their Twitter accounts, Facebook accounts, and all of that basically just get stolen. And then they go and tweet out things where it's like, hey, I'm whoever, whoever insert famous person. And basically, I'm going to sell you a PS5. I have an extra one. I have 100 of them. I'm going to give some away if you give me $100 in Venmo for a raffle. Whatever it might be. We've even seen some things where people are like, yo, I have a used one for $300, which a lot of folks would even as of now, would jump on that deal and be like, well, if it's that cheap, might as well. I'm kind of down with it. And of course, obviously, if something sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. And that's been kind of another one of these big cases where we've had a pretty big story float around today, in the past few days, where a PS5 scam account goes and hacks the Twitter account of Lakers owner Jeannie Buss. Jeez. So Buss, owner of one of the most famous names in world sports, says, please do not send any money. What is going on? Next I'm going to go and see, Obama go get hacked, and now he's trying to go and sell some PlayStation 5s on the low or something. Basically, if you guys are seeing, folks, YouTube comments, Twitter comments, Instagram comments, Facebook comments, Reddit, wherever it may be, it's probably most likely going to be a scam. I've reiterated this a lot throughout my years on YouTube, but basically, if someone's trying to be like, hey, send me a Venmo, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Zelle, whatever it may be, Cash App, typically it's really hard to get that money back, especially if you guys go and do it, say, in PayPal for friends and family. It is a lot harder to get, a chargeback on it. It's a lot harder to get your money out of it. It's just not a good situation to be in, and it kind of soft locks folks into, basically, you have to do a huge hassle if you're even lucky to get your stuff and money back. So, Jeannie Buss, the owner of the NBA's Los Angeles Lakers, had her Twitter account hacked earlier today as part of a PlayStation 5 scam. Over the afternoon, her account sent out a tweet promising that she, the multi-millionaire owner of one of the most marketable sports brands on the entire planet, had 3 PlayStation consoles she was going to be selling for charity, which looked like they were sitting on her kitchen floor via her DMs. First and foremost, I'm sure a lot of you guys can collectively agree that the setup for that sounds weird. First and foremost, if they're trying to do a promotion, doing something for charity, number one, you could probably literally go and save as much time, and then someone like that could just go and donate, $1,000 for charity and kind of save themselves a lot of time. As well, also, who would be selling it? You probably want to do it on official websites, official raffles, maybe have some players involved, get some signage going on, so you're a hyper fan who's involved with it. You can kind of see all these extra bonus things that could be also, involved if you have a proper marketing team, development team, product team, or whatever it may be. But basically, this is, to me, the most obvious scam known to man. It's, like I said, I kind of made a joke, but, imagine Obama being like, yo, boys, I'm selling some consoles on the low, I got some extra, hit me up. once you kind of hit a certain threshold of like wealth slash like celebrity slash what do you want to go and call it, for any of these people, like at this point, you either just go and eat the loss, you get to like your uncle, your kid, your niece, uncle, whoever, you find some random guy in the street and give it to him, which is so much more easier than that one. So here's the official tweet, which obviously was a scam. If the red flags in the police lights weren't, a big enough indication. Huge announcement. Hello, Twitter family. I have 3 PS5s for sale for you guys. DM me to purchase. All proceeds will go directly towards charity, and everyone that purchased one will have a chance to attend a Lakers game. Now, I mean, like, that doesn't sound like the world's worst trade-off, but first and foremost, I mean, like, you could probably... Funny enough, these hackers probably could have done a lot worse, like, in theory. Like, you probably could have been like, oh, I'm going to sell, like, Lakers tickets for, $50, limited sale, send me Cash App over here, the first 50 people who do it get it, and then go make, like, a lot of money. Now, maybe they were making good money off a PlayStation 5 scheme like this, and getting a few folks. Maybe there was enough, like, notoriety behind their name, and maybe enough folks on Twitter that were following were like, okay, cool, yeah, sure, why not, I'm down. But, like, it's just absolutely crazy that we're still seeing accounts getting hacked, and we're still seeing all these hiccups and issues with all these accounts. So the entire tweet was, of course, a red flag, which obviously, too, as well, which, like, what charity? Where's the capitalization? Like, yeah, where's the normal spelling? And anyone actually messaging her account on Twitter shortly after was directed to send money to a random Zelle account, which, as I told you guys, too, as well, is very, very hard to get money out of that. After which their shipping label would be created, and obviously once those scammers and hackers go and get that money, they're never gonna go and do it. They're gonna try their best to keep it and instantly wire it out, or like instantly buy some like Bitcoin or something like that and go and like move it over, whatever it may be. So clear and obvious scam then, but they did have 430,000 followers, and we've also seen a few different Twitter accounts too as well, who have also done like pretty high amounts too of like various notoriety. As we've mentioned before, we've also seen politicians actually have their stuff hacked too as well. Like, it's just kind of scary and how low some of these folks are down to do this. So basically, we'll see. I'm not sure how many folks actually did fall for it. Hopefully not that many, but I'm sure, just based on the ratio and the account, that I'm sure someone out there probably did. Like, we've seen people get scammed all over the place for less likely looking things. So basically, locked out of her account by the hack. Bus had to jump on the team's official comms to actually go on the Los Angeles Lakers Twitter account to get the word out and not tell them not to send any money. Stating, Lakers fans, my Twitter account has been hacked. Please do not engage with it or send any money. Those are not legitimate offers. The Lakers will alert you when I'm back in control of the account. Over here, as you guys can see from the official tweet a few days ago. So he eventually regained control of her account and deleted the scam tweet, but not before some folks had some fun with it. Using the scam as an opportunity to shake up the Lakers' aging, busted, top-heavy roster. This is Buttcrack Sports with the best attempt at getting Russell Westbrook off the team I've yet to see in the offseason. Can I pay with a 2027 second-round pick instead? I'll take a Westbrook contract as well if you include Spider-Man. Go to RealFlu6, which is obviously the scam account. Is my assistant Zelle. Just send me a screenshot once you send your payment. I'll have your shipping label created. If I pay for it, do I get THC2 or just get the PS5? You get both. two as well. So like we're seeing folks, at least funny enough, people were trolling and memeing around with it. And hopefully that did go take some time away from the hacker. Obviously, there's only so many tweets and DMs they can go throughout that limited time of them actually having access to the account. So hopefully some of these people that were memeing, sending messages, talking about it, hopefully they had a chance to kind of distract the hacker, and maybe someone out there didn't go and have a chance to get, scammed. Although, funny enough, if someone has the name realflu6 at gmail.com for their assistant, I would hope that most people would think that's a huge, major red flag, as is, and not doing it officially through, like, the proper Lakers account, or, like, doing it in person, or doing, like, charity raffles, or whatever it may be. In my mind, I was kind of hopefully expecting them to not have to, have people getting scammed and having to do with this as well. So you guys can let me know, but please in the future, even now, when it sounds too good to be true, please be careful, especially because I do know there is still a good amount of folks trying to get their PlayStations and even Xboxes, GPUs. I know they're still out there. So just please always be careful. Myself too, I will never ask you guys for money for anything or shipping or all that stuff. That's always taken care of. So please just be careful. But I just want to give you guys a story and give you guys more heads up throughout these next few days for more videos. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. And the Amazon links down below. We have the Target links too. We've been seeing a lot of folks still getting their consoles, so check those on out. And the Twitter and Twitch room as well if you guys want to follow. And I appreciate you guys always so much for watching in the first place. Y'all are beautiful. I'll see you guys up on the next one.